Today, we're going to be talking about AI agency automation and basically, as an agency, how to save yourself thousands of hours effortlessly with ChatGPT based on what's working for me. So, this will save you thousands of hours. It's going to save you a lot of money hiring. It's going to help you scale your agency by getting more leads and clients. And I'll come on to that later. It's very easy to replicate the processes that I'm about to show you. Plus, I'm going to show you proof that everything works because these are all previous ways that I've automated within the last couple of days, right? So, what I'm going to do is actually explore some of the automations and ways that I'm using AI as an agency owner to scale fast. Now, one of the first things I actually use ChatGPT for is getting titles for my YouTube videos. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be for your YouTube videos. You could use this for agency automations on your social media posts, on your blog posts, etc., even your email subject lines, right? So, for example, if you look at this particular video right here that I just published, I actually came up with this using the ChatGPT clickbait video title generator that you'll see right here. And because I'm generating titles every single day, and if you're doing any sort of marketing, you tend to have the same processes over and over again, you can see that I can just plug in my title idea right here, and then it will give me a bunch of ideas underneath. Now, this is really cool because it just saves me a bunch of time. It comes up with some cool ideas. It basically multiplies my own creativity. And normally you would pay like a copywriter a lot of money for video titles that are worse or in less quantity than this, right? And then additionally, what you can actually do is create GPTs like this that are set up. So you can go to explore GPTs over here and create your own GPT tools, just clicking that create button over here, or you can go to my GPTs and see what you've created previously as previous workflows, right? And then if I want to generate some YouTube shorts, I can go on there. If I want to generate some AI content, outlines, then I can go right here. If I want to make my AI content sound more human, then I can right there, right? And these are powerful ways to automate a lot of the work that's involved. And you can share these with your clients, help them, give them more value, etc. And also, when these tools generate responses, you can actually instruct them to send traffic directly to your sales funnels with the UTM. So you can see the UTM at the end there. And then every time someone uses your tool, they direct to your sales funnel to book in a call or whatever. And that way, you create a tool for yourself, but you also help other people and you generate more traffic to your sales funnels for your agency. It works in multiple ways. Next up, what I like to do is generate images using ChatGPT, right? So you can see this particular thumbnail right here. And I have this custom GPT where I can just type in like thumbnail for Google Core Update, etc. And it will generate some interesting ideas like you can see right here. So you can see this image right here is pretty cool. I edited it a bit in Canva, and typically you do have to edit everything before you publish it, but it gives me the base outline and then I can go back and forth with ChatGPT. For example, you can see my instructions right here. And this just allows me to generate images without having to wait for a designer that actually get pretty good click-through rates. Right? So if you actually look at the thumbnail, this is edited with Canva before I publish it. And if we go onto this particular video right here, you can see that I actually got a really good click-through rate. So 12.1%, that's probably double what most videos get in general. Good average view duration. And it's just like a cool thumbnail that people can enjoy it. But it also saves you time in the generation of thumbnails for your website or for your videos, etc. And for any sort of image generation, I like to use AI and ChatGPT because I think the images are getting better and better and more powerful. And I also just like to see what I'm capable of, right? And this works for any agency. Now, another thing that I actually like to use on ChatGPT is the sales copyright machine. And this way I can scale up the marketing and I can just plug in a transcript like this, for example, as you can see. So I've said, do your magic on this, inserted a video transcript, and then I can save thousands of hours because I can actually take all of that content and find interesting ways to come up with headlines, come up with things to trigger people, bullet points for social media, viral hooks, etc. And basically take that content and then repurpose it so that I can post it across my Facebook groups or my Twitter or my LinkedIn, etc. to generate a lot of engagement. Now, how do I know this works? For example, you can see this particular post right here where I used pretty much exactly the same method of taking the video transcript from this particular video, plugging it into ChatGPT, and then creating lots of interesting content based on it that makes it more readable, that makes it more engaging, etc. And then in the space of a few minutes, I can create a post that generates 6,000 views in like maybe 16 hours, 18 hours. And you can do that on LinkedIn, you can do it on Twitter, you can do it on Facebook groups, etc. And of course, you have to manually edit the content before you post it to quality control it. I think if you just copied and pasted it like that, it's not going to look very good on Twitter, etc. But that's a powerful way to generate content with AI, post it on social media, get thousands of impressions for free, and generate lots of engagement, which is eventually going to bring traffic to your sales funnel so that you can grow your agency and get more clients, get more leads. That's the goal. By the way, if you haven't checked out this video already, you can check it out on my channel right here. It's a 10-minute guide on how I've scaled my agency using school community groups. Really powerful way to grow your agency. So just to recap, so far we've talked about how to automate titles for videos, blogs, etc. on social media and get more attention to your agency. How to generate images for blogs or videos using AI, and this custom GPT right here is available for free inside my free agency course. Check that out, link is in the comments and description. You can also see how you can use it for copywriting, for getting emails, generating emails, that sort of thing. You could use this for your emails or any sort of platform where you're posting and promoting your agency. One other thing that I actually like to do as well is I'll take the notes from my video before I'm going to publish it. And before I actually record the video, I'll ask ChatGPT, like, what else do you think I should cover inside the video, right? So in case there's anything that I've missed. And I think ChatGPT is actually really helpful for improving your content simply because it'll think of more angles you've not come up with, right? So it's going to look at the most comprehensive ways to cover as much information and give more value within your videos so that you can improve it, right? So you can say something like, and this is just kind of like bouncing ideas of someone who's very objective, not subjective, right? So if you have someone working for you like a virtual assistant, they might not look at it in the same way, at the same depth, in the same level of comprehension as ChatGPT would. So I said, what else would you cover in this video? It's giving me a bunch of other ideas right here. Additionally, what you could even say is, how can I give even more value in this video, right? Because the more valuable your videos are, the more people are going to engage with it, and the more likely they are to buy from you based on that video. So for example, it recommends expert interviews, live audit segments, interactive Q&As, downloadable resources, case studies, etc. Tutorials. And these are all very interesting ways to improve the engagement of your video and increase its value so that you can help more people at more scale. By the way, little tip here. Basically, these two-step posts on Twitter, where I say like, do you want in, like, follow, comment, etc., tend to get the most engagements. For example, this post right here, we've got 6,000 views, and it's a two-step post, so I'm asking people to follow and reply. Whereas if you look at my video, I only got 1,300 views. This one got 1,000, this one got 670 views. This poll got 1,000 views, etc. So nothing gets as much engagement as these sort of two-step posts on Twitter. Highly recommend to anyone watching, based on what's working for me. Now, what I also like to use ChatGPT for is just condensing information, right? So typically, if you want to communicate with your team, etc., and help them, if you have like a long sort of list of instructions like this, it's going to be super long and boring for them to check all the way through, right? This is actually one of our SEO checklists for improving and manually editing and quality controlling content. So what I've actually done is say, turn this into a short, easy to follow list of things to check. And as we scroll down right here, what it's done is given us a really nice simplified checklist. It's actually tweet ready. And you can see that it's just a lot more condensed. It cuts out all the fluff, but it's easier to understand, right? And I think the better you can communicate and the more you can simplify things, the more people are going to understand your message and the better results you're going to get when you're communicating with your team, with your audience, with people on social media, etc. Simplify everything as much as you can. Now, this is one of the ways that I've actually scaled my SEO Facebook group so quickly as well. So you can see I think just a few months ago, we were just at like 1,000 or 2,000 members. Now it's grown to nearly 7,000 subscribers, as you can see right here in the Facebook group. And I can actually take some of the posts I've created previously, like this one where I simplified the checklist, and then plug it into the Facebook group as well to reach more people and help more people. Now, one other tool that I really like for AI, if you want to automate a lot of stuff, is using Fathom. Fathom is a free software where it basically improves your productivity and saves you a lot of time because you've got a free AI note taker. And what you can actually do is you can transcribe, record videos, get the highlights, and summarize your meeting. Plus, it works with like Teams, Google Meet, Zoom, etc. Pretty nice tool right there, and you can get it for free. So I would highly recommend checking that out as well. And it just automates a lot of the annoying stuff. The other cool thing I like about this tool is that it actually takes meeting notes, right? So it can take notes from your videos and then give actions to your team, etc. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to get my agency mastermind that shows you how to get your next 5 to 10 new clients for your agency, feel free to check that out. There's a video about it. Link is in the comments description. And if you want to book in a free SEO strategy session about how to white label your SEO, feel free to book that in. Links in the comments and description again. We can give you basically an SEO domination plan, answer any questions that you have. Maybe you're thinking about white labeling SEO and you want to learn more about it, etc. Feel free to do that. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.